People in my village had a way of saying things like they were facts. Singing won't feed you. Dreams don't grow out here. But that night, when I finally sang in front of everyone, it felt like something inside me finally stood up. My name is Nick. I grew up in a village where the days are simple and the expectations are not. Everybody knows who you are and who you're supposed to become. Dad believed in hard work, the kind that shows up on your hands. Mom believed in keeping the peace. And me? I had this annoying little dream that refused to shut up. Dad told me, "Nick, after you eat, go straight to the fields. Don't wander today." I said, "Yeah, okay." Mom whispered, "Eat first. You look tired." I didn't have instruments or lessons or any of that. I had a notebook and whatever music I could keep alive in my head. I wrote lines whenever I could, between chores, between expectations. Like if I didn't write them down, I'd lose them. From the hills to the sky, I'll find my voice, I'll learn to fly. He said, "That was actually good." I jumped and said, "Oh, I didn't know anyone was here. Sorry." He smiled. "Don't apologize for singing. Did you write that?" I shrugged. "Yeah, just messing around." He looked at me. It didn't sound like messing around. "It's not nothing, Nick. Some people wait their whole life to find something that makes them feel alive." No one had ever said my voice mattered. Not once. I used to sing too. Years ago. I asked, "Why'd you stop?" He smiled sadly. "Because I got scared. And I got practical. And then I got quiet." He handed me a recorder. "Record yourself. Listen back. Not to hate it, just to learn it." I said, "I'm not really good at this." He said, "Perfect. That's exactly where everyone starts." After chores, I'd meet Elias. He didn't talk like a teacher. He talked like someone who'd made mistakes and didn't want me to repeat them. I laughed, Doug. "That was terrible." He grinned. "Good. Now do it again. And this time, don't chase the note. Let it come to you." "Yo, Nick, sing something for us." "Yeah, come on. Give us a concert." In a village, people don't just watch your life. They comment on it, like it's entertainment. Dad asked, "What is this?" I said, "It's just songs." He snapped, "Songs. Mick, we have work. Real work. You think anyone here cares about this?" I said, "I care. Caring doesn't put food on the table." Mom tried. He still does his chores. Dad said, and he's starting to look distracted. That was the night I thought, maybe I should just stop. I had this moment where I wondered if the dream was selfish. Like, who was I to want more? "You skipped practice." I said, "I'm done." He said, "No, you're hurt. There's a difference." I told him, "It's pointless. I'm just a village kid." He said, "That's your starting line, not your limit." I said, "I'm tired of being laughed at." He said, "Then give them something real to talk about. A performance." I asked, "Why do you care so much?" He said quietly, "Because I gave up, and it's heavier than you think." For Harvest Festival this year, performance night, singing, poetry, storytelling. The Harvest Festival, the one night where the whole village shows up. If I sign this, Dad's going to lose it. Elias said, "Maybe, but if you don't, you'll lose something too." My name looked strange on that paper, like it didn't belong there, but it did. My hands were shaking. Then I saw Dad, and for a second, I almost ran. The host called. "All right, next up, Nick." "Hi, I'm Nick. I wrote this song for anyone who's ever been told, 'Don't dream too big.'" I was small in a world so wide, but I kept a spark I couldn't hide. If my voice shakes, let it shake. I'm still here, and I won't break. From the hills to the sky, I'll find my voice, I'll learn to fly. For a second, it felt like the whole village exhaled and then clapped. I looked toward Dad. His face wasn't hard anymore. Elias said, "That was you. All the way." Mom whispered, "I'm proud of you." Dad said, "You worked for that. I don't understand this kind of life, but I saw the way people listened. I saw you up there. If you're going to do this, do it with discipline." I said, "So you're not saying no?" Dad shook his head. "I'm saying try. A dream doesn't need a city to be born. Sometimes it just needs one brave voice in a quiet place to finally be heard."